We may think that building a stylish all black outfit is as easy as going into your wardrobe, pulling out black pieces and putting them on your body. But unfortunately, that can often look very boring and like we didn't put the effort into our outfit. So today I want to share 5 amazing tips that I personally use whenever I'm building a black monochrome look that take me from boring and basic to stylish and chic. The first thing we have to talk about is textures, because they can really make or break your look. Now, like I said before, if you just put on together items with the same kind of texture like a cotton top, black jeans, booties, wool coat, a black normal bag, it's gonna look very boring and it's not gonna look high effort. So instead what we want to do is play with different materials. Now the first material I suggest that you try is leather or faux leather, whatever you want. But if you go for the clothing items in leather, I would suggest go for your bottoms instead of tops and dresses, because bottoms are gonna be much more easier to style and also they're gonna be a lot more versatile. So I have a faux leather skirt that I can wear the entire year and it's super versatile. And then I also have these faux leather pants. They're high-waisted, really stylish, especially in the winter months because they're also a little bit warmer. So you want to have some kind of a leather bottom in your collection if of course you love leather. Now, if you don't want to wear leather on your body as in clothing items, then you can also bring it in with accessories, such as this stunning leather handbag that it's really shiny, really statementy, but also very versatile. And you can see how shiny it is next to this top. It really provides that great contrast. So when you're wearing a black coat, a wool coat, a winter coat, anything like that, it's gonna really create a nice dimension. And then of course you can also do that with shoes. If you have leather over the knee boots, leather booties, anything like that, it's gonna really transform your all black outfits. And then I also love wearing leather gloves in the colder days because they can really create a nice stylish detail to the outfit. If you wear a wool coat or even kind of a sporty black winter coat, this can really work well to elevate the style. Plus, if you love wearing other leather items such as a handbag or shoes, these gloves can really tie the whole outfit together. Then another really fun texture to play around with is faux fur designs like this coat. You can have a jacket, maybe a gilet, anything like that. That can be really fun, really stylish. And even if I have an outfit with a cotton top and black jeans and I put this coat over it, suddenly my style is elevated, a little bit more fun and stylish. And then silk is another great material, especially for warmer days, because you can have a silk cami that is really shiny and it's gonna look super polished and elegant. But then I also have this button up that it's silk, but it's a bit sheer, which sheer materials are also great for an all black outfit. For example, I have another top that is kind of sheer and detailed, and you can see how much fun this is. It just looks so much more unique and special, even though it's an all black piece. And then I also have this fun tee with really fun sleeves. As you can see, they're also sheer and puffy. And this piece just looks a little bit more interesting, a little bit more unique and stylish than your normal black tee. So you want to have some fun pieces in your wardrobe, maybe also lace. Black lace, it's really stylish and elegant. So play around with different textures, see what you like, see what your style is, and then incorporate them into your all black outfits. Now the second tip is an upgrade of the first one, and that is to create an illusion of a one piece. Because even though it's very fun and nice to kind of have different textures in our outfit, sometimes we don't want it. Maybe we want to create an illusion of a dress or a jumpsuit or a playsuit, and we can use textures to our advantage. So how do you achieve that? You style the same textured top with the same textured bottom. For example, I have this cotton top and these cotton pants that look really similar in texture. So where I'm wearing them together, it almost looks like I'm wearing a jumpsuit. From afar, you wouldn't know the difference. So I love this tip so much that I don't actually own a jumpsuit or a playsuit, because whenever I have the urge, I just use this trick. And of course, you can change up the tops and the pants. You can also replace them with shorts or skirts for maybe a playsuit or a dress look. But I would just say that if you want to do that, make sure that the bottoms are a bit higher waisted and cinched in, so you have that nice silhouette and that dress, jumpsuit, playsuit effect. And then once you're happy with your illusion of a one piece, then you can bring in different textures with shoes, bags, or even accessories. For example, This wool hat right here is such a shortcut to looking stylish, and I personally love wearing this one with all black outfits because it just makes me look like I put so much effort into my outfit and I just look super chic. Then tip 3, it's all about showing some skin, but intentionally, of course. For example, the top that I'm wearing today, because it's off shoulder, it looks a little bit more feminine and chic and stylish, even though it's black and very versatile. Then I also have this black dress with really fun cutouts on the sleeves with little bows. So the whole cutouts just make the item a lot more interesting, a lot more stylish, and a lot more chic. So this is one way of how you can show up more skin with off-shoulder designs, one shoulder, cold shoulder, or even distressed black jeans. Then we can also do it with basic pieces that are cropped. But just be careful because this can really have an effect of how we appear. So for example, if we have a black crop top with black crop pants and ankle booties, that can shorten us because we just split our body in many different ways. So if you really want to wear cropped pants, then I would just change the top for something longer and tuck it in. And then I would also change the ankle boots to something where the ankle is showing when you're wearing black shoes, such as black ballerinas or black pumps. But then if you want to have a black crop top, then I would just change the bottoms for something longer because again, that is going to look so much more flattering and stylish. Now, if you find the video helpful so far, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps my channel out. Plus, it helps me know that you enjoyed the video. So, thank you. Now, tip number 4 is about adding metals, because even if we have different textures and we're showing some skin, if you don't have interesting details, the outfit can still look a little bit boring. So one way how you can add more metal to your outfit is through hardware on your clothing items. So jeans usually have a button and a zipper. Maybe you have a jacket, leather jacket with silver zipper and buttons. Maybe you have a winter jacket with something like that. Maybe you have a blazer with different buttons like I have. This one is silver, this one is gold, and I love having the two varieties so I can spice things up and add a little bit more interesting elements to my all black cloak. Then you can also add metals through your handbags and shoes, because those usually have some kind of fun details. Maybe shoes have a fun zipper, or handbags has a really noticeable silver chain or a gold chain. So you want to pay attention to that because that can really spice up the whole outfit. And then my favorite way of adding a metal is through a belt, which again, if you have a black belt, leather belt, it's gonna give you a little bit more texture. Belts are also gonna cinch you in, so everything is gonna look nice, and the metal is gonna add an interesting detail. And then the last most obvious way of adding more metals is through your jewelry. Maybe you have a really nice watch, pair of statement earrings, or I love necklaces on top of a jumper or a turtleneck, because black is like a canvas to your jewelry. It's really gonna make it stand out. So you want to take advantage of that and play with different metals. Just make sure if you want a really polished look that all of your hardware, zippers, jewelry match and they're the same kind of metal. Then tip number 5 is about adding one item that is not black. And I know this sounds like cheating, but I promise you it doesn't take away from the all black monochrome vibe, especially because I'm not talking about changing up your clothing items, but what you can change is maybe a pair of shoes. Maybe you can go for white sneakers, which I think are amazing with an all black outfit, or something like nude heels or nude ballerinas, because it's almost gonna look like you're not wearing anything. But of course you can also go for something colorful. But if you want to keep shoes black, then maybe change your handbag into a colorful version. I especially love bold colors because they really make a huge contrast with your all black outfit, and in a way it almost seems like your outfit is even blacker, if that makes sense. So I love this tip. But then again, if you want to keep black shoes and a black bag, then you can also spice things up with accessory, but only with a scarf or hat or a pair of gloves. Nothing else. I wouldn't even change the belt. That way you can still wear your all black outfit on repeat, but when you just want to spice things up, you play with different scarves or different hats or gloves to kind of spice things up. But if you really want to keep everything black because that's what you love, then I would spice things up with maybe a colorful nail polish, maybe a red lipstick, or even colorful earrings. Speaking of black items, if you own a black turtleneck and you want to find new exciting ways of styling it, then watch this video next. If you enjoyed this one, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next time.